Hi, I'm Thomas J. Brown, and this is Painted Gold, a music video that I helped out with in college. And the other guy who helped out with that is Kris Boustedt.
Hello.
So Preston is the guy that you see here. He actually did play all the instruments and sing on this track. This was an original song of his, and how convenient for a music video project that he has his own music video
exactly.
or music to make a video too.
Yep. So yeah, he came up with the idea of like, well, if I played all the, because he would just do overdubbing basically to make the songs, and then he was like, well, what better way than to have me play all the instruments in the music video?
Right.
And then it was basically, Thomas and I figured out how to make that vision a reality. And so it involved, because I think I was the editor, if I remember correctly. So I ended up garbage matting out, like, well, the story stuff, I don't think anyone really cares about this part of the music video. But when we go back to the band shot, we just, we filmed each person individually. And then we would just garbage mat them out and then recombine them all into the same frame. And then the singer was done in front of a green screen.
And I think one of the keys here is that we never moved the camera on this master shot.
Right.
We went through the song, 3 separate times without moving the camera, one for the drummer, one for each of the guitars.
Yeah.
And actually, even the lighting had to be done very carefully so that shadows wouldn't spill
into the matted part of the frame.
Exactly. I mean, you look at the guy on the right there, his shadow's moving dangerously close to the drums at times, but
And anyway, so Preston's shirt, it's a Cheerio shirt, so it should be yellow, but we ended up turning it orange on accident because I believe that it was one of the spill suppressing filters. Because we shot this with a digital 8 camera, which has a very, very low resolution and also has like no color depth because it's so compressed.
Right.
Like I think it's operating at like a 411
chroma
subsampling rate, but maybe even worse because of the format itself.
Could be.
But anyway, so when we were doing the key on the green screen, obviously it's really dirty. So we just, well, not in this shot apparently, but we just, when we were applying the spill suppressor, because yellow is a component of green, it started turning the yellow orange. And then we were like, oh, well, I guess we'll keep that. Then
we went to other shots that weren't green screen.
And then we just applied the spill suppressor. And then
except for that one that we just showed where his shirt
apparently we forgot.
In fact, yellow.
Yeah. I do like this shot. I don't know why, but I really... I think you were shooting this stuff. Maybe?
Man, I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I think I was, actually. That seems familiar. It's so weird. Like, there's stuff, I watch things, and I'm like... I remember watching footage that I shot, or that you and I shot together, and I know we're both there, and I have literally no memory of it.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's totally bizarre.
Yep.
But it's like I hear myself off camera, or there I am in the shot, and I do not remember.
So my one big regret on this video is that we were sloppy with the stuff in the background. And I think this is actually a trend that I see in a lot of college work, like both my own and, just students all the time. It's like you get obsessed with, or not obsessed, but you just like focus on the thing in the foreground, and then you forget that people can look in the background as well. So like there's ladders, there's like a weird set with a window.
I mean, like the ladders and stuff I think we wanted just because it was kind of cool and like it was shot in the studio, but the set was totally out of
because
place.
Of course I'm coming at this like 10 years later being like, oh, I wish we had shot it different,
Right.
If I didn't say that, something would be very wrong. That in 10 years, if I hadn't grown at all, that would be pretty
perfect.
sad.
Sell it.
Yep, exactly.
I just thought this was funny. Theoretically, they've just come home and their candles lit. Like, he's lucky his apartment didn't burn down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of always assumed that they were just breaking into someone else's apartment.
That I think that actually would fit with the whatever story
whatever
was supposed
let's just
to be
make
happening.
out in random spots. Yeah.
I happen to have the key for my...
for my neighbor. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, for all its flaws, it is pretty cool. I mean, the digital trickery was kind of neat.
It was. That was a lot of fun to do.
Yeah.